Right, so still Breakfast Central on News Central. Don't forget, you can catch us on our social media handles at News Central TV. We're on Instagram. We're still on Instagram. We're on Facebook and also on YouTube. Well, for Twitter in Nigeria, well, we'll catch you that on another day. Well, trends happen every day on social media space, though Twitter will not temporarily suspended in Nigeria. And even I myself can't even access mine. But let's go to perhaps Lizzie Musa, who's our lady when it comes to trends around Africa. Well, Lizzie, no Twitter, but you got to do your job, don't you?
Yeah.
Definitely, I have to. Good morning, Olisa, Oluchi. How are you this morning?
Very well, Liz.
Very well.
Give us trends from Instagram or perhaps Facebook.
or the digital media.
We'll bring the trends to you. So last week, I told you guys that the Ghana, the top place was Fix the Government hashtag, which was trending across Ghana. Nothing has really changed as at now because, you know, people are still crying for change. They have taken their protest outside the continent as Ghanaians, even in the diaspora, have joined in the protest. In places like Spain, they are agitating for change. This time around, the theme is We Go Demonstrate. The people wanted to protest actually across the country, but the government tried to stop them with a court injunction. But the civil societies have gone to challenge the court injunction. There was a hearing yesterday, but it has been, you know, fixed for a final verdict by next week. So this has certainly gained loads of traction on the internet, where, you know, the hashtag is Fix the Government, We Go Demonstrate. So they are taking the demonstrations, and like I told you last week, they've taken the demonstrations away from social media to the street. So that's what's happening in Ghana at the moment.
Not particularly the streets of Ghana. We Go Demonstrate, which is pidgin, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Definitely.
Yeah, okay.
And this is happening in other countries. I know it's happening in Spain.
Yes.
Other Ghanaians in diaspora are actually giving out and also coming out to demonstrate.
Yeah, they are. You know, that's to tell you how passionate this thing they are about this issue, because, you know, these things have been ongoing for quite a while now, you know, the lack of good governance and all that. So people definitely want change. And, you know, I can tell you that this is something that it's not just Ghana at the moment, right? It's not just Ghana, it's also Nigeria. So many African countries are not, citizens are not satisfied with the level of governance that they're getting. So I think they have to take it to the streets, because social media cannot just. But the good thing about social media, it helps you start the cries, and then you will now take your energy out to the streets.
But Twitter is still open in Ghana. Oh, I forgot. That's where Jack's office is.
Definitely,
right?
That's his head office.
It's still very much open in Ghana.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so I've tried to avoid talking about this, but it's easily the hottest trend in Nigerian social media. Across many platforms, from Instagram to WhatsApp to Twitter, Facebook, you name it, everyone is talking about it. All started when the popular Nigerian gospel artist Tope Alabi made some remarks about a fellow gospel artist. I've tried to not talk about this, but it's the biggest conversation right now. She made a remark concerning a fellow gospel artist, Yinka Alaseyori, yes, that's the pronunciation, of a song titled Oniduro. In a video which surfaced on the internet on Saturday evening, the 12th of June, the singer Tope Alabi, who is also a pastor, was preaching to a congregation when she made the statement. She explained that she loves the singer's song, which is Yinka Alaseyori, but she was cautioned by the Holy Spirit against it. In our words, God is more than a guarantor. So let me give you more context to this. So the name of the song, Oniduro, the meaning, it's a Yoruba word, right? The meaning is guarantor. So Tope comes on, you know, addressing our congregation and says that it's more than, God is more than a guarantor. So this is strong because of course it's religious. So, but it's gotten everybody talking. I mean, you name it, WhatsApp, Twitter, everybody, it's easily the biggest thing right now. Because people are saying, yes,
oh my gosh.
It is. Because people are saying,
where have I been?
I mean, people have been in different camps in this world, right? People have been going in different camps, following this person.
What made you the, you know, assistant Holy Spirit to tell someone what or who they should call their God? You know, she says that he is more than just a guarantor, is much more. And, you know, people are now, you know, even gospel artists are saying they've come in solidarity for the other singer, which is the Alaseyori. Meanwhile, even before Saturday, trust me, Olisa Oluchi, I never even knew the song. I didn't even know that artist. But this thing has given a lot of, engagement on our social media, lots of followers. And I tell you, it's good publicity for her. Here is a video from a popular gospel artist, Larry Teriba. Let's watch this.
Yínká Alaseyori o mọ̀ pé kí ayé tiẹ̀ lè dájú bó ṣe wà lọ làwọn kan ṣe ṣiṣẹ́. Ẹ gbàdúrà ẹni tó máa ṣì sọ kókò òbí lè sọ Olúwa jẹ́ kó ṣì sọ. Náà pariwo lọ́wọ́ òkè. Oniduro ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wò. Ṣèbọn ọ̀kan ló pọn náà lórí owó kẹ̀mbẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ìjà. Sọ́nà àwọn kẹ̀mbẹ̀rẹ̀ àbí wọn mọ tẹ́lẹ̀ tó rọ́ kẹ̀mbẹ̀rẹ̀ náà. Catastrophe. Wọ́n ní akọrin ẹ̀rọ. Thank you, sir. It's all over.
So there you have it. If you don't understand Yoruba, let me now explain to you what that artist was saying. He said that sometimes some people, there's a translation I have for that. So let's just have that on the screen. He says that we should pray that someone will misyan so that our glory will shine. He also said that the artist, which is Tope Alabi, has once said in a song that God puts on kembe. And kembe is like a local baggy. So she says that, God wears local kembe. At what point was it ever said that, God, there's just so much about this thing right now. And I'm just, my thoughts about this. You can clearly see where many of these artists' solidarity stands. And I'm wondering, is it really from a fair point, or it's, they've been waiting for this opportunity. How social media is, people just wait for opportunity. They've been trying to get at you and they just look for an opportunity. So
there's backlash against Tope Alabi right now.
Exactly. So much backlash. You need to go to our comment section right now. You need to go to she hasn't come out to make any remark or say anything about it. But we're just watching to see how this goes.
And Yinka herself hasn't come out to make any remark or give any statement.
But she's been put in a very, very uncomfortable position. As you can see, if you had seen that video, she was in that video where that Larry Teriba was saying that thing. And honestly, she was shocked, because it's like, even if you don't want to fight, you're trying to put me out there now, because people can clearly see that, it's like you're a part. So she's because clearly Tope Alabi is someone that is top when it comes to, she's above most of them right at the moment. So she seemed very shocked. You can see her in that video.
All right,
Elizabeth. But at the end of the day, all I can say is somebody is making so much money. Do you know how many downloads she's gotten?
Loads of downloads, loads of followership. So it's a win for Yinka at the moment.
All right, so the comments from Tope Alabi has turned into numerous downloads for the song itself, All right, so which means...
You want to see some of the comments? Let's take some of the comments on this situation. Okay, so that's one from Pablo Hoggs. Are you people still on this Tope Alabi issue? I really don't see anything bad in that song. Maybe she's just trying to correct some things which people misunderstood her points for. Normal. She said, suppose let things go. Tope Alabi did wrong, but it's like all of them were waiting for her to mess up. They couldn't even hide their shame. So that says Yoruba Hood, or whatever they call themselves, using the Tope Alabi saga to revive their dead career as well. That's what she has to say. This one is talking about that video. It says, see Larry Teriba and the other so-called gospel artists throwing direct jabs at Tope Alabi. This is a proof that no matter how loved or perfect you think you are, some people are just patiently waiting and praying for you to mess up so that they can flex on you.
Apologies
and trust
to
me,
the explicit word
that
there.
is the truth.
Colorful language in use.
Wow.
All right, but it's a gospel situation in question, so I wonder how all this vitriol with gospel. Anyway, I'll let that rest. Thank you very much.
What is happening at the moment? You're welcome. See you guys.
Thank you very much, please. All right.